Hello, hello, and welcome. Let's talk about Loki, the season number 2. So, one of the first things that I really liked in season number 2 Loki was that he was doing more magic trick Loki style, let's say, compared to season 1. And it was something that I was missing in the season 1. But in general, I must say the storytelling was a little bit fast. I think they could make it like extended, let's say, in 1 or 2 more episodes. But in general, it was really amazing. They showed how much a character can grow. So, I mean, from someone who was the most selfish person, just self-centered, literally falls in love with himself. So maybe Sylvie is a variant, but technically it's himself, and he even can just fall in love with himself, to someone who sacrificed himself to protect people, to just protect the multiverse, becoming the god, but a positive one, So this was, if it is not the character growth that we are going to enjoy, what can be? If it's not like the best character growth in the world, in the MCU universe, what are you expecting from a character growth? So it was amazing. But I mean, in my opinion, Tom Hiddleston is one of the best actors that MCU have. So this is really it was really expected that we see something nice, but in this level of niceness, I would say I was not expecting, and I'm very, very positively surprised. We are seeing Sylvie less compared to in season 1, which in my opinion personally is totally okay. For us, Loki is Tom Hiddleston, and we're seeing more of Tom Hiddleston and more of Loki, our Loki variant, let's say, in the movie. And for me, it was totally fine to see Sylvie. Let's say if she was there, she was in the movie, but if you would eliminate her from the movie, nothing big would happen. Nothing could change, let's say. The story was going to happen the way that it was, because our hero was our variant of Loki. I mean, I talked about it, I guess, a lot. My favorite villain in MCU is Loki. I mean, he is a villain and at the same time he's a hero. So he has one of those characters that you can love him and at the same time hate him. And it totally makes sense in your head. So that's why I'm saying hero, because I think in this movie he was playing more like the act of a hero. I mean, at the end of the movie, at least, we're seeing that he is a hero. He's protecting the entire multiverse now, but he's a villain also at the same time. So that's why I'm saying that he has one of these characters that you can love and hate him at the same time, and it totally makes sense in your heart. That again, it shows such a good actor Tom Hiddleston can be. Kang, He Who Remains, Victor Timely. Let's talk about them. So actually, the post-credit scene that we have seen in Ant-Man, we're going to see it in the Loki season 2. And I must say that I really love the way that MCU is preparing us for the end game, the Kang Dynasty, because little by little we're starting to get to know better the different variants of Kang. And in my opinion, honestly, this is amazing, because in each movie, even if it's in a post-credit scene, or if it's, in the whole movie, or if it is like this partly, we are really putting the puzzles together and understand each variance better. Of course, we cannot, they're not going to show all of the variants, but in general, it's interesting to see the development and the way that they're preparing us for the Avengers. That's why I'm expecting actually a lot from Avengers, the Kang Dynasty. I cannot wait until 2026 to watch it, but also now with Loki as the god, the one who is protecting the timelines even, I must say that I'm expecting a lot. And of course, it can be that this season was the end of our Loki, was the end of Tom Hiddleston as Loki. At the end, it was a very interesting thing, because at the end, okay, in the beginning of the movie, he started to search for a purpose. And not a movie, but a series. And in the end of it, he got the purpose and he became the god. It is sad because he's going to stay forever in the solitude, but at the same time, he like, yeah, he became the god that he always wanted. It can be really the end of Loki, which is not the worst end that you would imagine for a character, but honestly, I don't think it is. I think that he would show up for the Avengers movie because if not Avengers, then where? No, on it. I think in Avengers, I guess I talked about it before as well. Honestly, I think we would have the appearance of Iron Man. We would have the appearance of Black Widow, especially with the situation that we had in Guardians of the Galaxy. That I talked about it. I don't want to spoil it. If you're here, you watched like the Loki, but not the Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm not going to spoil it. If you want, go and watch my video about it and see what is my theory. But in general, with the situation that we saw in Guardians of the Galaxy, there is a good possibility that, for example, Black Widow comes back, or also Iron Man. I mean, we're all hoping, right? But I think, yeah, we will see. In general, but it was one of the best series, from being someone super selfish to someone super selfless. They made it happen. It was not boring. It was full with excitement. It was amazing. So if you watched it, let me know what you think. If not, go and watch it because it's really recommendable. Write me in the comment what you think about it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and see you in the next video. Ciao!